I've had quite a few inquiries from people about how to go about photographing something, say in the middle of the day when the light's really harsh, how to make a good shot out of it. The bottom line is you can't really. And I thought I'd come to Cambodia to show you why. I'm only pulling a leg. We've been here running our Cambodia workshop. It's been absolutely awesome. And right now we're down here finding some new locations, possibly for next year. But I just saw these sheds over here and I thought this is a really great example. So this morning, around about lunchtime, I came out here and I shot this picture. And as you can see, it looks really dull, doesn't it? It's flat, it's dull, and it's lifeless. And that is because it was taken with the sun directly overhead. I know it's annoying because you want to take the picture and you want it to look great, but you have to put the work in. You've got to think like a photographer. You've got to use your 7 building blocks of photography and just think, how am I going to do this? And that may mean coming back to the same location again once you've recce'd and found it. So let's just take the shot again. Now I've got my little Fuji X-T1 here and I love it because for a low angle shot, I've got a flip out monitor. That means that I can get down low without actually having to lay in the dirt like I would with my Nikons. So when I get down low here, as we bend our knees and get in low, there's a reflection of these sheds in this little pool, which looks absolutely amazing against the colours in that sky. And that's what I want to use. So to utilise that, the camera has to go down low, close to the water. And I have to put my glasses on, or else I can't see what I'm doing. Okay, let's get rocking and rolling. Right, camera switched on. So I'm just going to hit the video button actually on here, just so I can show you what I mean. If I just get that recording some video. Here we go. When I bend my knees, you'll see how the reflection is starting to grow in the image as I get lower and lower and closer to the water itself. And as I zoomed out that little bit there, we got some cloud going on too. So that's the kind of thing we want. That's going to be our composition. I don't want to put the shed over here. I want to try and include that cloud, and it's tight. I can just about do it there. So without further ado, let's take the picture. Think it through. What do we need? Well, we only need a fairly low ISO, fair bit of depth of field, but the front focus point is going to be where the reflection is in the water. F8 will be plenty. My lens is at 18mm. I want to make sure it's nice and level because there's nothing worse than a wonky horizon. I'm going to focus on the front reflection there and just kind of line it all up. Here we go. Let's get that all nice and splendid. I want the reflections in the water. Make sure my horizon's level and press the button. So there we go. There's our shot. Why is it that evenings work whereas midday won't? It's because of the shadows. If we look at the picture that I took this morning, you'll notice that there are very few shadows. They're all sort of right straight down underneath the eaves of the building, and it doesn't look particularly interesting. But right now, when you looked at the buildings just there, you can see there's a red light on there, and the light's coming in underneath the eaves of the building all the way along. And it looks absolutely splendid. That's because we're very close to sunset. The sun is setting over there. So why aren't you photographing the sunset, Browne? Concentrate on one thing at a time. It's because I wanted these sheds with this little reflection. It's this low-angled light, the warm red colour, and the way it's just sort of setting fire to the colours on the sheds. That's what's making it work. So you don't necessarily have to come to Cambodia to get a great picture, but you do have to consider the time of day and what the light's doing. I hope you found that one useful. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to be notified each time we upload one of our cool photography videos, or for more great photo tips, workshops and training, come and see us at our website, photographycourses.biz.